I literally watched Worst Cooks for you.
Oh, stop.
You got me turning on shows that I didn't even know existed.
The
name says what it is.
It is, and it was, it was very...
LaToya.
And of course she's going to win. That fucking... she is just a monster. I mean, there's, people say what you say about child abuse, but it really...
creates a great chef.
People hit their marks,
Right.
I mean, that woman was on point. She was like, she looks like she has the body of an 11-year-old girl.
Right.
And then just stayed, upright, making jokes, being pleasant all day while eating pieces of candy. And that's all she was running on.
That's aspirational.
Yeah. I was just like, in a definite shadow of Miss Jackson, I was beneath a table, lying down between takes.
Can I tell you everything? I love to cook. Anything about cooking, a camera for me would make me feel like the tension is up here. Even if I am cooking a grilled cheese if I'm making a new recipe, I don't even like my boyfriend to be around. I'm like, I will mess this up. Don't look at me.
Well, what was so fucked up about Worst Cooks, a show nobody watches, is that people were really trying. They were really cooking. So people were really hustling and doing a great job at cooking. I'm like, no, isn't this supposed to be hilarious?
It looks hard.
No. It's hard. It's like we're all working in I mean, I've worked in restaurants. It was like a 12-hour shift.
What they don't tell you is there's a dining room next door. Yeah. They're selling that food. It's
that's the worst part.
You've been working at the
cannot take your food home. The shit that you made, I said, can I bring this home to my hotel room so I can share it with my husband? They said, no, you can't let it. We can't let that offset.
Why?
I don't know. Of course, I did bring it home. I shoved it in my coat, and I said, never mind. And I ran out of there.
You made it. Who's in control of its destiny but you? You made it.
I think it's just like some it was one of those bananas show business things where they're like, no, you can't speak of what happens on set. Like, no, but nobody cares.
Wasn't it? It was in 20%, I think. It was in your one of your specials.
Yeah.
I appreciate your explicitness about that because it is a show where when I watched it, I was like, this must be bananas.
Well, and it's non-union, so there's no one thing which I didn't realize, they weren't going to give you an 8-hour turnaround. So you do like a 13, 14-hour day, and then they go, you're coming back in 4 hours.
That was that's like Drag Race. Yeah. I'm not saying they're not respectful of our time, but they are trying to do so much in one day.
And I think there's a level of...
like going to bed at like midnight from a set and being like, all right, the band's coming at 7. You're like, what?
No. I think that is it's the alcoholic part, I think, of show business, where it's like, you gotta be, that's how it's always been done. And it's like, people die because of that. People who are not getting enough sleep, who are, mentally, not totally there.
It's like one of the worst things to do for your mental health, your body health, everything. It's so corny. The amount of time it took in my life to realize that if you don't have 8 hours of sleep, you have nothing.
Yeah.
You have nothing.
Yeah. And it's, if I ever were and I was in charge of my own show, but I couldn't seem to get any traction on. The one thing I was able to, I got a 12-hour turnaround for myself,
nice.
but not for anybody else. And that was
2 seasons, right?
2 seasons, yeah.
I loved that program.
Yeah.
Katya and I watched it when it came out, obviously, because we love you. And it really was like, I'd never seen anything like it and still haven't.
Oh, yeah, so
and you
bizarre.
Had Mo Collins.
I love Mo.
What a beauty.
Yeah, she's incredible. She's, and such a kind, lovely person. Yeah, everyone who was on there was just so sweet and so kind. And they made it really, they did the best that they could to try to make, because I sleep like 12 hours. Like I sleep because I'm on antipsychotics. And if you are on antipsychotics, you know that you can't wake up before 10 a.m., And so what they would do is, I'd just kind of roll out of bed and be brought to set and then I'd wake up a little bit while acting, and then
Can we do my scenes where I'm in bed?
Yeah.
Sleeping early.
And they set up a tent where I could go in between takes and just
like depressurize.
Fall, yeah, well, genuinely fall completely asleep in between takes. And yeah, but they had the same pressure thing, which I just think, I know it's all about money, but it all seems like to be a made up pressure. Like, I don't know.
Yeah. That when you're young, you mutually feel like, I mean, I'm 36, but when I first moved out like 10 years ago, like anything like that, so much of it for me was genuinely powered by like adrenaline and like not wanting to let anybody down and all that. And then you do reach a point where you just start to shuffle your priorities and go like, if I don't say it, that's too much for me. No one else is going to say it. And I also can't sit there and blame people who make money off for me. You can't blame people who make money off you for how they schedule you.
Yeah, no.
It is up to you.
It's up to me. Like, I am the head of my own business, and it's no one else is to blame except myself. And so I definitely have learned
to do the
that.
9 a.m. stand-up shows.
Yeah, I love it. 9 a.m. is so perfect. I have the show done, and I give out I give out donuts, and they're not really free because people have to pay to get into the show. Although no one is turned away.
At a donut shop.
I do kind of work at a donut.
Okay. There's no jokes, and you mostly just make coffee and sell donuts.
I sell donuts, and it's it's what I do with the rest of my family. Like I get to design my own business and how it works, and sometimes that means I miss out on stuff. Like I go, God, I wish I had the strength to do write, direct, produce my own series or something. I don't have it.
I think that there's also like peace and acceptance of I have like an autoimmune arthritis, and when that started, I had to just go like, well, I either can like try to do what I used to do and be constantly disappointed that I can't do what I used to do, or I can try to really like be a little bit radical and be like, this is what I can do. Yeah. And then it becomes about quality over quantity.
Yes, yeah.
And I do think you find yourself out of necessity really dumping yourself into things that like you really want.
Yes.
Or pay the best, or both.
Both. Yeah, that it has to. And
it's like, is it going to be fun? Is it going to fulfill me? Is it going to be good money? Ideally all three. And I mean, I'm always willing to do something else for a living too, for myself. Like I go, if it came down to like, I couldn't do what I enjoy doing. Like I have other skills. I've trained to be a 988 operator through the suicide hotline. Suicide prevention hotline.
Yeah. So,
your fans are going to start calling, hoping they'll get you. Is this Mariette? No, click.
Who dis?
Hello, this is Maria.
Hi.
Although sometimes I bet they have fake names, and I only think that because in the movie Scream 3, Neve Campbell, Sydney, have you ever watched a Scream movie?
I have not. It's too scary.
That's how they get you, and they don't tell you that in the name. Scream. You think it's about Scream for joy. It's a fear experience.
It's scary.
She works on a women's crisis line remote, and she has a fake name. And I always think you probably do have a fake name if you work those lines.
Oh yeah. I mean,
for anonymous reasons, right? Because what if someone's like, "Is this Gerald?" Most
people aren't curious. They don't even need to know your name. They just want to talk to somebody, and a lot of times people aren't even in a state of suicidality. They're just sort of like want to talk.
They're
just
stuck
want
in
to chit chat. Yeah, no, or not stuck in traffic, but like some shit's happening, somebody. There's been a breakup, and they just feel depressed, and and just want somebody to listen. So I could do that for $25 an hour.
Hell yeah.
Maybe
you could transition to something. I know you're obsessed with dogs. We have a dog in the studio today, and I almost saw you throw yourself to the floor with the dog.
I did. I threw myself to the floor. Now, the dog had great boundaries, which corgis are like that. They say, yeah, I'm okay. Okay. I lived with a corgi at one point, Scout. Shout out to Scout, who I'm sure has crossed the Rainbow Bridge. Right? Scout would pee on my bed occasionally where I lived. And
that's kind of
more power to her. That's what was her kink. And
good morning.
Good morning. I do love doggies. And
maybe you can get you in some kind of, if you ever want to quit comedy, maybe you could do some kind of dog rescuing. Kind of emotionally draining, I guess.
Yeah, dog rescue people. I've been with a dog who's needs training. Like I had a dog for about a week and a half that bit 11 people during that week. And
just in a week?
Yeah, just in the week. And the people from the rescue, they were like, "Hey, here's what you do. You're the alpha, so you need to act." And I'm like, "Yeah, I can't. This is me."
You're the alpha.
I'm the problem. I know that it's me.
Right.
But I am never going to have that sense that animals or kids or people need that everything's going to be okay. Like that is not my vibe at all.
You can offer a lot, but maybe not that.
Not that. So I gave Parsnip back to her rescue organization just because I was just like, she drew blood on a couple of people.
Gosh,
she found another home.
Do you like birds?
I do love birds.
I love birds, and I'm right now I'm stuck in it between either rescuing a bird or getting a hatched bird. And there's pros and cons to both, right? Of course, you want to rescue birds, live for decades. You're like, I want to be part of the solution. But birds, when they have long emotional lives like that, can have like emotional problems and behavioral problems. You never know who they lived with or what happened.
Yeah, what was said.
And you want to be you're like an angel in a forever home, but you don't know.
No, you don't want to make a nightmare.
It's a lot like people in that way.
Yes. Oh my God, it's exactly like people.
It's exactly like people.
Well, yeah, somebody.
All of a sudden they live in your house and you're like, oh, this is what happened to you. It's all coming into focus.